What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Energy level down here, but we're gonna still get them reps. Still gonna get them reps. We're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday. We're gonna do 10 pulls. I'll probably get some chin ups in too. I might do 10 pulls on the first round, and then on the even numbers, do chin ups. Do chin ups on the even numbers and pull ups on the odd numbers. We're gonna do 10 of those, and then we're gonna do 10 shoulder ups straight into what some people call them Tysons. We'll do 10 Tysons or shoulder ups, whichever one you call them, straight into 10 pushes, and we're gonna do 10 squats. That's how we getting it today. So basically, same thing we did yesterday. So we're gonna be doing some chin ups with it, and we're gonna be doing some squats with it. Let's get it. Motivational purposes only. I just document my journey just to motivate and inspire somebody else to start theirs. I ain't no trainer, I ain't no coach, I ain't no nutritionist, I ain't no dietitian, I ain't none of that. I'm just somebody who just documenting his journey, man. Patel, good evening. It's late there, Patel. What you doing up? If you up this late, you should be studying. You're about to get in though. 400 reps. 400 reps. Let's get it. Even numbers. I mean, odd numbers we doing pull ups. Even numbers we doing chin ups. 10 reps. Yeah, I ain't did no chin ups in a while, so we're gonna get some in today. 50 chin ups. Ten squats. That's how we getting it today. 10 rounds. 40 rep circuit. 10 rounds. What's up, Jamie? What up, Mata? No doubt, Patel. Get them studies in. No doubt, you too. Appreciate you checking in. Glad to hear from you. New Awaken, appreciate the follow. Uh, Roundtree, appreciate the follow. Cassine Hartman, appreciate that like. Yeah, that's how we getting it today. Marta, what's up? Let's get it. Round two. Even numbers, chin ups. Even number chin ups. Odd numbers, pull ups. Let's get it. 10 chin ups. I ain't did no chin ups in a while. No, you get some of the biceps on the pull ups, but you get more of the biceps on chin ups. That's why chin ups are easier. Notice I said easier. Ain't none of this shit easy. So salute to everybody, get up and get this shit done. 10 showed ups, or some people call them Mike Tyson's, straight into 10 pushes. Ten squats. Ah. Y'all gonna let the 52-year-old man do this and you not able to? I know some people that's 30, 40 years old, can't get no deep squat. Can't bend their legs deep, like deep squat. Ugh. Gotta keep them legs mobile. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep them legs mobile, man. Want them quads and them hammies to be good. Them calves. I don't want to be 52 years old walking around on a walker because you ain't never trained or a cane. Russia, what's up, man? You getting that work in? Alex, what's up? Russia, what's up, man? Derek, appreciate that follow. Yeah, Derek, appreciate that follow. Let's get this round three. Appreciate that follow. Dante, appreciate that like. Dante, appreciate that like. Let's get it though. This gonna be round three. Round three. Round three. Somebody said, how old are you? I'm 52. I'll be 53. I'll be 53 a couple of more months in July. I'll be 53. Still grind. Still grind. Still mobile. Still active. Still being intentionally active. I'm averaging about 14,000 steps this week. 14,000 steps this week. Every day. That's my average. They said that average man over 40 don't even get 4,000 steps in a day. We killing that shit. This round three. Odd numbers pull-ups. Yeah, we don't believe in the dad bod. We don't believe in the man boobs. We don't believe in the beer belly. If you want them abs to really pop, don't drink. I do a little sipping, so you know what I'm saying? But I'm good though. I'm explosive. No joint pains. No back pains. No prescription medications. No walkers. No canes. None of that. No diabetes. Every now and then, I get a little tennis elbow bother me from repetitive reps. Wrist might bother me. I've been having a little shoulder pain from all them wide arm pull-ups. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Luke Oakley. He told me to go shoulder with, and I've been good ever since. Yeah, I'm about to be 53. I'm about 15% body fat at 53 years old. They say close to 60, 70% of Americans are obese. Where the soldiers at in America? 60, 70% of Americans, females and males, are obese. So you females walk around with them big old, all that junk in the trunk, flat stomach, pulled that shit out your stomach and shot it in your ass. You still obese. You still obese. Yeah, I like looking at it sometimes. Like, damn. But you still obese. I know a female, firm workout booty. I know what the female firm glutes look like. You know what I'm saying? Because I train. So I know what it is. And a lot of y'all going running out doing that, putting all that junk in the front to the back. About 5-10 years, that shit gonna be sagging down to your back of your knees. You know what I'm saying? You better train. Quit following the trends. Boomers, Boomers the rap, appreciate the follow. Joanne, she said, what's your name? Give me your number. I'm married, Joanne. But my name Bernard. They call me B. B Relentless. Patel called me B, the Relentless Machine. That's why I couldn't find your channel. It's Born Sigma 84. Salute. Russia, he said, yesterday I did leg squats, Bulgarian lunges, and various deadlifts. That's what's up. Russia back on it, y'all. Salute Russia, man. We all fall off sometime, but we get back up on it. We get back up on it. Twilight, appreciate that share. Appreciate that share. Yeah, Born Sigma, I ain't know you had a channel. I was on Abundant channel the other day, and he was like, go follow you. And I was like, damn, I ain't know Born Sigma had a channel. So I'm typing in Born Sigma, all this crazy stuff coming up. And I ain't see your profile on there. I'm like, these aren't his channels. So, but now I see it's Born Sigma 84. So as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go subscribe to you. And anybody on here, man, go subscribe to Born Sigma, man. No doubt, Born Sigma. Ain't no trying, man. We just do. Yeah, I'm definitely finna check you out. Yeah, ain't no trying though, man. We don't say that. We just do over here. You know what I'm saying? We just do whatever we can, and we try to progress as we go. But ain't no trying. We just do. But as soon as I get off this live today, as soon as I get through with this routine, I'm going straight up running straight over there. Born Sigma 84. I got you. Subscribing to you. Everybody go subscribe to Born Sigma 84 on YouTube. He been checking in lately, man. He part of the family now. He part of the B Relentless family, man. And shout out to Abundant Shelly, man. He put me back up on my shoulder ups. You know what I'm saying? But when I do my shoulder ups, I usually go straight into some pushes too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of superset like that. But let's get it. This round 4, odd numbers, we doing pull-ups. Even numbers, we doing chin-ups. We hitting them biceps today. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't did no chin-ups in a while, so I wanted to get some chin-ups in. Hit them biceps. Even though you're getting them in, you hitting the biceps with the pull-ups, but you get more of that bicep with the chin-ups. Let's get it. 10 shoulder ups or Tyson's. Some people call them. Straight into 10 pushes. Almost lost focus. Tyson's, them full body. You just get you 10 reps of them for 10 rounds. That's all you need. Full body. You hitting the calves, the hams, the quads. You hitting the core, the abs, the shoulders, traps, triceps, chest, full body. One exercise. Yeah, shoulder ups, almost like burpees. Full body. They ain't as intense as burpees, but get a little more cardio with burpees. But they both full bodies though. Can't miss doing them. That was round 4. That was round 4. Russia say legs are the foundation. I switched to the old bottom and top training program separately. No doubt. I ain't got nothing against split days. But you know, Rush, I like to do full body every day. Yeah, I like to do full body every day. Joanne Fernandez, appreciate that. That made me feel good. Yeah, Joanne made me feel good, y'all. She asked for my name and number. Yeah. Shout out to my women. Y'all go tell y'all men, get their ass up off their ass and do some training. Tell them you tired looking at them like that. They want y'all to be attractive for them, but they don't want to be attractive for y'all. Tell your man, get rid of them man boobs and get rid of that belly. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to feed him, get him a meal. Make sure he ain't eating too much though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you feed him some vegetables too. Yeah, let's get it. This round 5. Shout out to that though, Russia. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Only thing is, if you're doing split days, in my opinion, if you're doing split days, you need to go at least 6 times a week. You want to get 3 days on the upper, 3 days on the bottom. Take you a day off if you're hitting them weights. But if you're doing split days on body weight, man, you could go every day. You don't really need no rest day for body weight. I very, very seldomly take a rest day. But my rest days usually be like, it used to be 150 reps. Now it's turning out to be like 300 reps or something for my rest day. But let's get it though. Yeah, I don't take no rest day from eating, even though I did just recently do a 4-day fast, 4-day water fast. But that was more so for the inside, you know, the cell repairing and hypertrophy and all that type of stuff. That's what it was really for. Just a body detox, a cleanse, no drinking, no eating, just water. That's it. 4 days. But other than that, I don't take no breaks from eating. I might fast for 16 hours, 24 hours, but I eat every day. So I got to hunt every day. Let's get it. Round 5. Odd numbers. Odd numbers. We doing pull-ups. Uh, Even numbers. We doing chin-ups. We on round 5. I remember that day I did 500 shoulder-ups. That was a killer. 500 shoulder-ups, 20 reps for 25 rounds. That was a killer. And I seen this cat on YouTube. He was trying to do 1,000 with a 40-pound vest on. And he did 500. And motherfuckers in the comments talking shit. But you know, that be them people who don't put in no work. Me, I shot that shit out. I respect that shit. Cause I had did 500 without a weight vest on. And that shit almost murdered me. See, when you train and you see other people train, that's real, recognizing real. And you can't do nothing but salute it. You know, you got some haters though. They train. They want to be the only ones fit in the world. So they hate on you. But other than that, most of us respect the work ethic, man. And most of us, we respect the work ethic. Because we know this shit ain't easy. Trying to stay in shape. Get in shape or stay in shape. We know this shit ain't easy. It's round 6. 5 more rounds. Yeah, this shit don't be easy, man. Getting up. And you ain't gonna be motivated every day. See, motivation, them be the easy days. When you motivated, get up and knock this shit out. But what about them days when you're not motivated? That's when your discipline gonna have to kick in. See, that's a lot of people' problem. They get motivated, they start training, but they quit because they lacking discipline. I ain't saying you gotta beat yourself up every day. What I'm saying is, on them days when you don't feel like doing it, and you're supposed to be doing something, ain't nothing wrong with a rest day. Ain't nothing wrong with taking it light some days. But if it's that day that you supposed to be, like my man Russia said, He doing split days now. Okay. If today supposed to be leg day, hit them legs, even if you don't feel like doing it. Tell that weak ass side of the mind that's saying don't do it. You tell that side of the mind, shut up. And you get out there and you make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I wasn't feeling it. I was up late as hell last night, bullshitting around, trying to enjoy a little piece of time to myself after a long, busy morning, long day, short night. That's how I call it. My day was busy as shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But I still got up and got this work in. I'm gonna read them chats in 1 second. Hope see a bunch of hope it ain't no bullshit. But this round 6, even numbers, getting chin ups in. On even numbers, we getting chin ups. Odd numbers, we doing pull ups. This round 6. Yeah, we doing body weight. And my curls right there. So I'm curling 165 pounds, y'all. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, you're getting back to, but you get more of the biceps than anything on chin up. But them chin ups will get you to the pull ups though. It's crazy having your hands like this. It's easier than having your hands like this. But that's just how it go. But you'll get there. I remember when I couldn't do one chin up, really. When I first got this pull up station, I couldn't do one chin up. Got me some resistant bands and made it an assistant band. Now, I can knock out about 20 to 25 straight pulls. So don't quit. We know pull ups the hardest thing you can conquer in this shit. But you'll get there if you don't quit. Yeah, you'll get there if you don't quit. Consistency the key. Then when I was able to do a few chin ups straight, I started putting the 10-pound weight vest on, and I do one pull up, come down, do one inverted row, and then wait 30 seconds and do another one. Another pull up, another inverted row, wait another 30 seconds, do it again. Do that 20 rounds. I got that routine from these two gymnasts that be on YouTube. So that's why I document my journey. We be needing assistance sometime, man. Show us how to get there, where we trying to go. 10 squats. I've been working on my one-arm pull-ups too. I could do a one-arm assistant pull-up, That's when you grab the bar and you put your hand on your wrist. That's an assistant one-arm pull-up. Well, I'm trying to get where I could just do one arm, pull my whole body weight up, one arm. But we working. We'll get there. This round 7. Odd numbers we do pull-ups. Even numbers we doing chin-ups. Got 4 more rounds. It's round 7. BG, yeah, 400 reps. He said, bro, why your stream only have 2 people? I don't know, bro. Some days I got 20, 30 people in there. Some days I got none. Blaze, what YouTube? Yo, my biggest YouTube. What's up? Keep it going, no doubt. You can pull yourself up with a wide hook, yeah. Yeah, definitely can. That's what I used to do, Russia. I hurt my shoulder though a little bit. So I've been doing shoulder with ever since. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do it for that though, BG. I don't do it for that. I do it for like that one person need motivation, man. D Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter said, what do you suggest for us old heads to get started? I'm an old head. You see that? I'm about to be 53. I started training when I was 49. And he said, what do I suggest? I suggest you just get started. I suggest the first thing you do is push away from that table and just get started. Do what you can and keep on going until you see progression. That's it. Yeah, I'm an old head. I'm OG. I'm an old head. I ain't even unk no more. You know what I'm saying? I passed the unk stage. I got gray everywhere. I even got gray on my sack, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old head. What I did was, first thing I did was pushed away from that table, and I got to work. I got to pushing, pulling, walking, jogging. You know what I'm saying? It took me a little over 3 years. I was down to 250 pounds. It took me damn near over 3 years to get to 165 pounds and have some type of muscle definition. Reframe my chest, reframe my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it took me close to 3 years, Mr. Carter. So all I can say is the best suggestion I can say to you is just get started. If you can't do a push-up, do them against the wall. Lean, give yourself a little room, lean against the wall, do some push-ups on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do some incline push-ups on a bench or something. Or you could do them from your knees. They call them girl push-ups. I call them beginner push-ups. Ain't no such thing as girl push-ups, man. We trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Period. This round 7 though. These chin-ups on this one. Chin-ups on this one. Nah, I'm sorry. Odd numbers is chin-ups. These pull-ups, 10 pull-ups. It'll be different times of the day. Sometimes I go start training around 2, 3 on Sunday. It'll be hundreds of people in here. Some days I train at 8, 9 in the morning. Hundreds of people. Sometimes a couple of people. But I don't do this shit for views or likes. I appreciate it. Salute. But I do this to motivate somebody, man. Inspire somebody. Trying to chop away one person at a time away from this obesity epidemic that they don't talk about. That's a disease, and it's around the world. Yeah, that's where a lot of these diseases and shit come from. Obesity, heart disease, probably one of the #1 killers in the world. And that come from obesity, man. I remember I used to have dizzy spells and shit when I was obese. All that shit went away. I used to have back pains, knee pains, dizzy spells. I don't know what that was. I ain't never get it checked out. I'm talking about a point where one time I was driving, I couldn't even see straight. I had to pull over, gather my bearings before I pulled back off. But that's just gone away. I don't know if that was from high blood pressure or borderline diabetes. I don't know what it was. But all that shit gone. Training and backing away from that table, I cure a lot of diseases in the world, man. It reverse a lot of shit going on in your body, man. We ain't gonna talk about like water fasting for like 48, 72 hours, 96 hours. We ain't gonna talk about the effects that do to the body. Man, major. You should do they say you should do like a 3, 4 day water fast at least a couple of times a year. Just to detox your body, man. Refresh, get rid of some of them bad cells and renew them with some renewed cells. You know what I'm saying? Water fast. It's round 8. It's round 8. Let's see. Doctor said it was pre-diabetes. It probably would have. It probably was. Probably was, Mr. Carter. It probably was. It probably was. No doubt. Are you 60, Mr. Carter? Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube, Mr. Carter. It's a guy named Tim Effect. Capital letter T, small letter, lowercase letter I-M, and then capital letter E-F-E-C-T. Tim Effect. Go follow him on YouTube. Tim Effect. If he don't motivate you, I don't know who will. He's 70, I think he's 70, 71, something like that. Man, look like like he could go join a football team, be a wide receiver on a football team or something. Or play small smart shooting guard on the basketball team professionally. Man, 71 years old, in great shape, man. He definitely motivates me, man. Every time I see him training, man, he motivates me. His name, Tim Effect, on YouTube. Tim Effect on YouTube. Man, he'll motivate you. Me, I'm Be Relentless, 804 on YouTube. I've been going live on YouTube going a little over 2 years now. I train just about every day, man. I ain't no coach, no physical trainer. I ain't no nutritionist, no dietitian, none of that. It's just that I was 250 pounds. I was trying to fit into my summer clothes that year when I was 49. I was damn near the triple X, and I'm only 5'7". So I was just trying to stay in that double X. And next thing you know, man, I got to losing weight and was trained, started seeing my body changing a little bit. I started feeling better, healthier. I started joint pains and stuff. Next thing you know, I was addicted. Now I can't stop. Need motivation? Hit the notification, man. I'm on here just about every day. I just started lives on TikTok. I used to put like little short videos up of, you know what I'm saying, of my training sessions and shit, stuff like that. But now I've been going live on TikTok for about a month now, three weeks to a month now. But YouTube, I've been doing this shit for years now. For years. We got a nice little family on YouTube too, man. Show love. But yeah, just stay in there, push away from start right now today. Start right now today, Mr. Carter. Man, man, don't eat nothing else for the day. That's how you do it. Don't eat nothing else for the day. If you ate already, don't eat nothing else until tomorrow that same time. Period. I like to do my fasts at night. I like to eat at night and not eat again until night because it seems like it's easier for me to go through the day without eating than go to sleep without eating. So I choose, like this week, I've been doing 24-hour fasts, but I've been eating at night instead of eating early. And I do that. I try to. I usually OMAD or 24-hour fast, whatever, whichever one you want to call. I usually do that like twice a week, but and then every now and then I'll go a week or two or a month and just eat once every day. You know what I'm saying? So I just be playing, tricking my body, playing. Sometimes I'll be eat a bunch of bullshit for the week, and then the next week I'll fast. You know what I'm saying? And eat clean, whole foods for the week. You know what I'm saying? So I just be messing around. You know, just trying to stay as lean as I can and feel as good as I can. This is round 8 though. Let's get it. Chin ups. Yeah, I'll be 53. I'll be 53 in a couple of months, Mr. Carter. So, and I don't do this for longevity or none of that shit like them cats do. They trying to live forever on Earth. I do it so I could be as healthy as I could be and mobile as I could be while I am here before he called my number. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be healthy as hell and shaped like a motherfucker, all your blood work good, and die in a car accident. Never know when God gonna call your number. So training, strength training and cardio and eating healthy is good for you, but that don't prolong your life. Everybody got a day and an hour, and all our time running out. It's not one of my tougher routines, but it still work. And I definitely, if my energy level was up here, I definitely could do this in like 30 minutes. But hey, I'm just walking through it. To me, only thing really matter is hitting them reps. If I say I'm finna do 400 in the title, 600 in the title, 1,000 in the title, my goal is just to get to that number. It don't matter how long it take. I don't care if it take me all day. If I do one round every hour for the next 10 hours, I still got to my goal. Yeah. So say we both saying we're gonna do 400 reps. This routine I'm doing right now. And I do mine in an hour, right? But you do one circuit once every hour for 10 hours. At the end of the day, we both did 400 reps. It really don't matter. Now, you could superset. That's where you get that muscle endurance from. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the muscle endurance. You know, make you have to hold somebody in the headlock. But you ain't got muscle endurance, so after a minute, they can just pull your arm off their neck. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no endurance in your muscle. So you want to superset sometime, build up that muscle endurance. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to superset every day unless you a gymnast. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do that. They gotta have muscle endurance. They up on the pole doing handstands, holding them. You know what I'm saying? Them gymnasts, they be shredded, but they be strong as fuck. They muscle endurance is top tier. That's why they don't got to do a lot of cardio, because they superset all they training to build up muscle endurance. Let's check the chat. We finna start round now. Almost time for me to get in the shower. Yoli, appreciate that follow. Nah, ain't no specific time, Mr. Carter. Ain't no specific time. Ernest, appreciate that follow. Yeah, ain't no specific time. Which of these objects are used in hoops? Yeah, no specific time. Like I was just saying, you just want to get some work in. That's all. That's all. I used to train when I first started. I had a trainer, a female, one of my white friends. She a trainer, and we used to do like she used to have us do a lot of cardio. I'd do a few push-ups when I was done, but we used to train for about 20, 30 minutes a day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Do some burpees, some leg flutters, some mountain climbers. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff, few sprints. Might get on the treadmill. She'll split up days. We'll do some legs, do squats and stuff like that. And then some days we'll do upper body. But I kind of outgrew her, you know what I'm saying? And I started doing my own thing. But yeah, you don't need a lot of time, man. What you need is a lot of consistency. That's what you need. A lot of consistency. It ain't about no how much should I work out of there. No, just get you some work in, push away from that table. You know what I'm saying? You want to recomp your body, so you want or transform your body. You want to strength train too. You know what I'm saying? Why you? Because you don't want to just push away from the food and just be skinny fat. So you want to define your muscles a little bit. So you want to strength train. You want to strength train. You ain't gotta go lift no heavy weights or nothing like that. You could just do body weight and just push away from the table a little bit. That's all. And take your time and consistency. About 2, 3 years, you've been hit your goal. You know what I'm saying? Where you want to be. And all you got to do is look up your age and your weight on the it's called the weight scale. Type in weight scale, and it asks you your age, your gender, and it'll tell you what your ideal weight's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's around 9. Yeah. So right now, I've been training for about 56 minutes. That's what it say on my watch. But have I been just straight doing pushes and pulls for 56 minutes straight? Nah. I probably done talked out of that hour. I probably done talked at least 20 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Latoya. Latoya sent me an invite. Appreciate that. Maybe we could do it later. Yeah, let's get it. What you don't do, Mr. Carter, is like they be having all these routines for beginners and shit like that. And you be trying to do that shit every day and you burn out. Do what you can. Start off with just a walk every day. Go for a 30, 45-minute walk, a mile or two. You ain't gotta be power walking, none of that. Let's go for a nice little walk. Start off there. And if you could do push ups, I used to walk. I'll walk like 2 minutes, stop, do 10 push ups, get up, walk another 2 minutes, and do that for a couple of miles. By the time you're done, you got you about 200 push ups in. 2 minutes in between, that's plenty of time to recover. If you can only do 5 push ups, do 5 push ups every 2 minutes while you walk. If you can only do one, do that one. By the time you're done with a couple of miles of walking, you done did 50 push-ups. They say the average man over 40 can't do, don't do 4,000 steps in a day. I've been averaging 14,000 steps all week, 13, 14,000 steps every day this week. You got to be intentionally active. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the store, park all the way at the end of the parking lot and walk all the way to the store. You want something in this section in the store, over on the right side, go left. Walk all the way around the store to get to what you're trying to get to. Be intentionally active. It don't take a lot of work, man, at all. You just want to be intentional. You know what I'm saying? Stop going through the drive-thru when you're finna get your food. Park and walk in and get your food. You know what I'm saying? You need some gas for your gas can. Don't drive to the gas station. Walk to the gas station with your gas can so you can fill your lawnmower. Stop paying people to cut your grass. Go cut your grass yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being intentionally active. That's all we do. We try to be intentionally active. You know what I'm saying? If you work and you sitting at a desk all day, make sure you stand up at least once every hour. At least once. Don't just sit there all day just sitting there. And instead of drinking sodas and coffee with a bunch of cream and sugar, drink you some water. And they got this, get you some electrolytes. Order it off Amazon, electrolytes, the flavor kind. They got some that's raspberry, that's strawberry. It ain't no sugar in it, but it definitely give you a little taste in the water where it just don't seem like you just sipping on plain water. You know what I'm saying? You know, instead of drinking on sodas and quit walking to the vending machine. Leave the vending machine alone. If you're going to eat breakfast and don't eat again until dinner time. You know what I'm saying? Go the whole day at work without eating food. Wait till you get home and eat. Quit snacking in between. This shit really simple, man. If we could discipline ourselves enough to do it. Let's get it. This round 10, we done did pull-ups on all the even numbers. And we doing on all the odd numbers, and we doing chin-ups, and we done did chin-ups on all the even numbers. So this round 10, even number, 10 chin-ups. This the last circuit. 40 more reps. We had 360 reps. We got 40 more to go. Yeah, we just try to be intentionally active, man. Stop Ubering your food. Stop Instacarting your food. Stop taking Ubers. Walk to the bus stop. Catch the public transportation. Walk from public transportation to the job. When you get off work, walk back to public transportation. Get off the bus at home, walk when you, on your way home, get off the bus, walk home. When you at work, don't take the elevator, take the stairs. When you're walking through the airport, don't take the escalator, walk up the stairs. Don't take the sliding escalator, walk around it. Be intentionally active, man. There's too much shit out here. Technology got us avoiding being active. Yeah. Don't get you no electric bike. Get you a regular bike. Pedal that motherfucker. Don't get you no electric scooter. Get you a regular scooter and scoot that motherfucker. Yeah, all that shit be fun, easier, but that shit detrimental, man. Be intentionally active, man. 10 more squats, and it's over. Time to get in the shower. Yeah. Ah, it's over, man. Today was one of them days, man. I ain't even want to get nothing done, right? But I got it done anyway. Ain't no better feeling than when you don't feel like doing some shit that you know that's good for you and you get it done anyway. Like when you don't feel like getting up and going to work, but you know if you don't go to work, that paycheck gonna be short. So you get up and go do it anyway. When you could have went and hung out with your friends or took off and went on vacation and come back and worry about how your bills gonna get paid. Instead of doing that, you went to work. Now you ain't stressed. You feel better when you get home. Like, man, I'm glad I got up and got that money. You know what I'm saying? That's how this is. You don't be wanting to do it every day. Me, I'm addicted to this shit, but I still don't be wanting to do it every day. But every time when I don't feel like doing it, I get done. Ain't no better feeling, man. Ain't no better feeling. What up? What up, Pyro? Darwin, appreciate that light. Darwin, appreciate that light. That's it. No doubt, Mr. Carter. Don't get it in. We got up out of here. That's what we talking about. That's how what we do. We could just get one person, man. 60-year-old man. He asked me what I suggest for him. I'm like, you know what, man? Let's start with a walk. I go read the comment. He said, man, he had been in here for a minute. He like, man, I'm about to get up out of here and go for a walk. Appreciate the inspiration. That's what I do it for. I don't do it for no money. I don't do it for no likes, no views, no none of that like most of these cats. I'm straight. I'm good. I got money. I get money. I'm good. Not saying I wouldn't appreciate it. And ain't nothing wrong with getting money that solve problems. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what I do it for. That's what I do it for. That just made me feel great. Better than any money can make me feel. That made me feel good right there, because that's what I do it for, just so I can just inspire one person. I try to inspire one or motivate somebody, one person every day. That's what I do it for. Shout out to Mr. Carter, man. Go get that. One love to the lovers, one finger to the haters. Glory be to God. We do all things with Christ strengthens us. We out. Have a great day. Faith without works is dead. Man don't work, man don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive, leave them negative people behind. No peripheral vision. Everything in your peripheral is distractions. We only got tunnel vision. Focus on our goals, man. Step by step, rep by rep. We out. Catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all need motivation? Hit that notification. Salute to the YouTube family, man. I love y'all, man. Catch y'all tomorrow. Appreciate all.